Now I'm going to update my gang stalking situation. I've had some questions. People are misunderstanding what I'm saying. Listen very carefully before you start calling me a shill or before you make your judgments. Just listen to the story, okay? I'll tell you right now. Let's put it this way. I'm not a victim of gang stalking and I don't have any answers, but let's put it this way. Let me tell you my story and then you decide if you think I'm being gang stalked and if there's people next door breaking the law. Okay? Let me start over. Okay, I videotaped me and my girlfriend. Months later, I saw some anomaly and I watched the video. I uploaded the video in 2011 originally. 2011, 2012. It played for 4 years, whatever, 5, 6 years. Nothing big, 500 views. In 2016, I shortened the video, I edited it, I uploaded it again. I get 10,000 views in 1 week. I tell my friend, I got 10,000 views. She says, good. I said, maybe not. Maybe this will cause problems. Next thing I know, I'm at a red light, and a military guy runs over to my car and tries to open my car door. I'm not going to say I'm gang stalking. I won't tell you I have any answers if you're going to ask me questions and you call me a shill. Listen to my story carefully. A guy runs over to my car. I'm just telling you what went down. Tries to open my car door. Doesn't get in the car. I call 911 3 times and they hang up on me in a row. Does that prove that the government's in on it? I kind of think it does. Number 2, I go to the doctor for an asthma attack. She gives me an IV. By the morning, I'm almost dead. I pull the IV out. I go home. Within hours, I feel 50% better. 3 days later to recuperate from whatever she gave me in that IV. Okay? Now, in February, I find some strange rice material in my apartment. I put shipping tape down. Next thing I know, there's all this stuff is in the shipping tape. It's not moving around the room. There's no fans on. But how did the shipping tape's on the ground, stuck to the ground? How did the stuff get all the way into the shipping tape if it ain't moving by itself? I did the experiment twice. Then I get my camcorder. There's some strange people in the condos next door. I say, I believe it's coming from these condos here. And when I'm filming this, right when I'm videotaping it, 6 men in suits come running out to the platform and they're sweating like they're freaking out. They're rushing over, like they're rushing out of their apartments over here basically, and they stop because they realize I'm videotaping them. And now they're pulling over my window and they're freaking out. I upload the video to YouTube. I'm freaking out. This is all happening at one time. My video freezes. While they're still outside, my video freezes. They're freezing my channel. They're freezing me up. Then they freeze my entire channel. Then a guy pulls up an hour later in a suit. There's never guys in suits here is what I'm trying to say. He's sweating bricks. He just sits in his car for an hour, or 30 minutes. My brother's in the driveway washing a trash can out, so the guy never comes out of, down the driveway. He just sits in his car. He pulls up, sits in his car, doesn't get out. 30 minutes later, he takes off. He's pouring sweat. Now, I pray. I'm a Christian. The voice of God tells me, go research this rice stuff. I end up finding something else. And I find out they're spraying everybody with it. And how to see it. By my research, I find out how to see it. Other people know how to see it. And they talk about it. So I make a video about it. The very first video I make, black helicopter flies over my studio while I'm filming the very first video. I'm just telling you what happened. Listen carefully. And you'll see why I do what I do and why I don't do what you want me to do. But, okay? So then, I stopped making that video because now I'm getting scared. And I take down the Reptilian hybrid video of my ex-girlfriend because they're freaking me out. Okay? Then at a red light, someone blocks me. He looks in the mirror and goes, I'm at a green light. He has a green arrow. He blocks four of us cars and looks in the mirror and he goes like that to me. Then a guy pulls up in the red zone, walks over to my bumper, blocks my car, starts directing traffic to go around this guy. It sounds like it's about me, doesn't it? The guy's blocking my car only while everyone else is going around this dude. And this guy's looking at me in the mirror going like that. Okay? I'm just telling you what went down. Then I'm freaked out, so I go show someone how to see this material stuff. And this person shows me their face with the same device. You got me now? So it wasn't God, it was the person. But God, when I came home and prayed about it, God said it was their arrogance. It's like a voice in my head that got me out of so many different accidents. He told me when my car was going to crash. I was at a friend's house, and I felt my car was going to be destroyed and gone. I told my friend, I don't want to go home. My car is going to be gone. 4 hours later, I go home. I'm on the freeway, and these cars are racing each other, and they crash into my car, and I survive, and my car is gone. Now, let me tell you something, okay? To prove it's government, why would the police lie on the crash? They lied on the accident report. They said there was one car racing. There was 2 cars racing. The entire time, the government's getting caught over and over. Then 2 military guys trying to sneak in my back window at 1 o'clock in the morning because I'm talking about how to see reptilian people. They try to sneak in my back window. You understand me now? In my back window at 1 in the morning, and my brother's here with me, and we're both freaked out. I call 911 3 times, and they don't want to shine their flashlight behind my studio apartment. While the phone's ringing to 911, a voice hacks in and says, "No one's going to save you. You got no help tonight." When the cops get here, they don't want to shine their flashlight behind my studio where the perpetrators are at. They end up shining it, but they won't let me see what's back there. You catch me? Then the cops leave, and someone runs out of the backyard 30 minutes later where the cops shine their flashlights. You get me now? Do you see why I'm not giving people how to see it? They live in the condos. They live in the 2 houses across the street, the apartments behind me, and the blue house toward Morley Field. They're all over the place. All I can do from where I'm at, because they own everything digital, is make safety nets. People, friends, family that's in my life, tell them what's going on, and if anything happens, everyone's going to react. Some people at different times. Some people, I say, I'll see you in 2 years from now, because I don't know them very well, but we've developed a bond over this nasty stuff. You understand me now? So that's what's going on, making safety nets, basically. And I'm a Christian, and I go to different churches, and I have friends in all the churches that know what's going on. And I'm going to keep growing my safety net until these creeps move away from me. And if anything big goes down, then we're all going to talk. Now, do you understand what's going on? This is real stuff. This isn't something to play with. You're like, why don't they just give us a device like we're inside some kind of movie? Dude, I got family here, bro. You think I want them to kill my family? I'm a Christian. I'm a rolling Christian. All I do is watch Christian shows all day long. I don't even watch movies or music. I watch one movie a month. And I only listen to gospel music. Okay? This kind of stuff will make you get reborn, okay? I ran to God, and he got me out of trouble so many times. I know it's God's voice. He said when there were people in my backyard. He said when the guys were in my backyard, basically. He said they were going to try and box me in a driveway one time. And I parked diagonally, and these two guys pulled me trying to box me in. There's a lot of stuff that you don't know about. So before you call me a shill, just listen to my story and say, is there something there? Is there something going on? I call 911. They hack into the phone, say no one's going to help you. I got a witness on that. Cops come out, don't want to shine their flashlight. You know cops always want to shine their flashlight. Just listen to the story. That's what's going on here in San Diego, North Park, San Diego. And I have a lot of friends that know now, and we're not on the offense, we're on the defense. If they back off, leave us alone, I guess it's basically quiet. But I don't trust them. I'm never going to trust them again because they violated us. They violated the agreement. This isn't a game, so I'm terrified now. So yeah, I am going to grow the safety net bigger and bigger and bigger until they're completely out of my life. Period.